Hi, Emma.
Hi, Trevor.
This is CCN Cowley College News.
The student news of Cowley College.
It's hard to believe fall semester is coming to a close. Feels like just yesterday we were going through orientation, picking up books, signing our scholarships.
Right, now we are closing up finals and getting ready to take off for holiday break. Just a reminder, all those living in dorms need to be checked out by the end of the day on December 13th and return in January.
And no more calf food. Where are you going for break, Emma?
I'm going to Cedarville and I'm going to eat at the Hilltop Cafe. Sounds like people are going to have a lot of fun before coming back to college in January.
True. Fall semester is over and temperatures are dropping. Seems like it was the perfect environment for a snow queen.
Oh my gosh. The campus was overrun with kids. Over 1,500 area school children attended Act 1 production of Snow Queen in Robert Brown Theater, December 4th through the 6th.
Sounds really stressful. It was really loud in the hallways.
Just let it go, Trevor.
Tasia and Jayden have some tips on how to take the stress off of finals prep.
But don't let it go too long, because finals week is just around the corner. We went to our fellow professors' departments all around campus to get some tips and tricks to help prepare for finals week.
Just don't procrastinate. Like if you have a final on Tuesday, don't wait until Monday night to study. Just stay on top of things and make sure you stay ahead.
Take it seriously. Make sure you've looked at the final schedule so you show up on time. Don't show up right when the final starts. Maybe 10 minutes prior. Yeah, take it very seriously.
Okay. I would say definitely plan ahead. So know your order of your finals. So for example, if you have a final on Monday, you probably want to put your effort in on Saturday and Sunday for that one. And then save your energy for like your Thursday final for that Tuesday, Wednesday studying. So mapping out when they are and planning ahead. And then also do like a competitive type studying to where you challenge yourself to, when you study, write down everything you know about whatever the content is. And then wait a little bit, go check to see what you know, and then with your notes, with the textbook, whatever you're using, and then you're going to see where you missed what you missed. So then you can go reflect more. And then a couple hours later, go write it again. So make it a competition in yourself to keep improving what you're understanding, and or get a study buddy. And so then when you make flashcards or you ask each other questions, it's not you just reading the material, but you having to recall when somebody's asking you, because that's what essentially we're doing as teachers, is we're asking you to recall information instead of just read information. So we actually make the recall process in place.
Yes, for freshmen for finals, kind of that first go round, I recommend definitely just starting to study sooner rather than waiting and putting it off. You should not cram for finals.
Break it down into manageable segments. If you wait till the night before and you're trying to cram for a whole course or a whole semester's worth of stuff, it doesn't work very well.
So tips for finals week. The biggest thing is just take your time. Take your time, and obviously there's a lot of things that'll be going on, a lot of things that maybe you just want to finalize your test and head home and get a break from school. But just during the week, take time in studying. Make sure you put the effort in on the front end so that you can have a successful finals week and take part in the events. Just getting away from studying a little bit to kind of give your brain a little bit of relaxation before you dive right back into it is always going to be a benefit to you as a student. And hopefully just you've done what you needed to throughout the semester so that you'll be ready for finals week and it's not a make or break situation for you.
But finals week, it's very important to get rest. Study. Don't procrastinate. It helps if you're studying throughout the semester.
Okay. Well, I think that students need to bear in mind 3 S's during finals week. The first is to take care of themselves. The second is to take care of their schoolwork. And the third is to take care of spring. So first, take care of yourselves by making sure that you eat healthfully, that you exercise regularly, and that you also get plenty of sleep. It's so easy to cut back on sleep during finals, but it's probably the most important time to get adequate sleep. So secondly, take care of your schoolwork. Do it first. It's really easy to procrastinate during finals week. We're burned out. We just want to go home, but no, it's time to buckle down, study first, and play second. And then finally, take care of your spring. It will be a load off your mind when you come back if you have already enrolled. So I recommend that students take care of their spring, meet with their advisor, get it taken care of, consider taking a winter session if they're ready to take a little 4-week time to focus on a class over that break and maybe use it productively, or else go home and rest. They can decide. But before they leave, I recommend that students take care of themselves, take care of their schoolwork, and take care of their spring.
I would certainly encourage students to take advantage of all of the campus resources that are available. For instance, here in the library, don't forget we do have the Kansas room, so if someone's looking for a quiet area to study in, or even if they want to do a small group study hall, they're welcome to use the Kansas room. They can even reserve it. There's also the Writing Center that's downstairs in the basement of the library, and also the tutoring services that are also available in the basement of the library.
If you need a quiet place to study, check out the Cowley Library or the Writing Center downstairs for a whole variety of resources. To keep up on your grades, you have to keep up on your schedule. Longtime head coach of baseball, Dave Burroughs, is retiring this year.
The conference basketball season has just begun. I caught up with Coach Assam, and he talked about how hard it is to play in the Jayhawk Conference.
This league is the best coached, has the best players, has the best atmosphere, and probably the most balanced league in the country. So you got to be ready to play, and you got to bring it every night, and you can't take a night off.
With the men's soccer team back from nationals in Tyler, Texas, Coach Huey Vaz gave me the rundown on his successful soccer season.
Regular season was good. Again, we won the conference, and we were the first seed in the region. But this year, I think we were blessed with a defeat right in the beginning, so you could bounce back and learn how to be resilient, learn how to lose. Sometimes I think it's more important for our growth to lose than to win all the time. Going to Texas, going to Tyler and beat Tyler at Tyler was something special. It was probably the most important win in the history of the program. It was the first win at Nationals. So for us it was extremely important to get a win and to understand our own strength, to feel that, hey, we actually can be very good.
Fall ball is in the books, and softball coach Jenny Hoyt is excited to move on to the next chapter of regular season with her awesome new recruits.
The best thing, that I took from fall is just how well they work together, especially through those challenges. There are some teams that, we faced that quite a bit better than us, but we lost 1-2. So if we're losing a ball game like that against a great Division II team, that just speaks of how well the kids that you have you have brought into the program.
The biggest news of the year dropped when Cowley baseball fans learned that Coach Dave Burroughs, the winningest coach in Cowley baseball history, was set to retire before the spring season started. I asked a few familiar faces on what they had to say about Dave.
Oh man, Coach Burroughs, he's one of my biggest mentors that I have. The first time that I have ran into him, he's kind of given me the nickname of Skippy. Like, he always sends me a message after a tough game and it's like, how did it go today, Skippy? And just to have that amongst your work environment has meant so much to me, and I can't thank him enough of just, having that balance after a tough loss or a big victory of, just him being, you can do it, Skippy, or, don't get down on yourself. You got a long road ahead of you in your career. That just means so much to me, and just to have somebody like that on my side through those, tough wins and, hard losses. So I just really appreciate him.
He's a legend, and there's a reason he's the best, to me, the best, not just junior college baseball coach, the best baseball coach, at least in the Midwest, that I've ever been around, and all the people that he has touched, and whether it's players or people that have worked for him or worked around him, he's a special dude that made a special place. And there's not many people that can start something from the ground up and build a championship program that's sustained for almost 25 years, quarter of a century, and him and Lefty and Buck have all done that, but Dave started it. And I'm real happy for him, because I think he was ready to retire, and when you're ready to retire, go out and have some fun and do what you want to do.
First encounter, I was a player, and I was part of the mass comm group, so I was doing an interview. And my first memory with him was, he's very intimidating, but he's a very nice guy at the same time. And I remember I asked him, hey, can you take your sunglasses off? And he was like, no. Coach, thank you very much for those 5-minute conversations. You just helped me become a better coach.
When I first met Coach Burroughs, I came here to Cowley back in 2003. Came here as the sports information director at that time, and so got to know Coach and cover his baseball teams, and right off the bat, garnered a friendship with him. Had a great deal of respect for the way that he runs his program. Selfishly, like I told Coach, I wish that he could stay here forever. But I'm happy for Dave that he gets this opportunity to spend the time with his kids, his wife Vicky, their grandchild, and so I'm really happy that he's going to have that opportunity. He deserves it. But what he's done here to create this program at Cowley, anywhere you go, people know Cowley baseball, and that's because of Dave Burroughs. So congratulations, Coach, on your retirement. We are going to miss you tremendously, but wish you well.
Coach Burrow had a few words of his own.
Well, you know what? I came for a job. I mean, I was young, trying to get started, wanting to build my own legacy, and this, this job I got fortunate enough to get it. When I came, I really didn't plan on staying 4 or 5 years, and I was going to be out here. I was going to bounce, I was going to do my thing, get out, go to something bigger and better. Well, here it is 32 years later, and I'm still here, so it's a pretty good testament to the community right there in itself. Oh, just thanks for everything. Thanks for all the help. I told Rama this, there's been a lot of people that made this place special, this program special, and the administrators, the other coaches, the players, the fans, the boosters, the foster parents, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. I want to say thank you. It was a blast.
From all of us from CCN, thank you so much, Coach Burrow, for all that you've done for this college.
Congratulations, Coach, on a well-earned retirement.
Yes, my father was the first baseball team he coached, and just as Coach Burroughs has been a Cowley icon, Vespers is a long-standing Cowley tradition.
I understand there are some people in this community that don't consider their holiday started until Vespers closes.
Mike Steiner caught up with the interim conductor Stephen Butler and sophomore Matthew Sinnott to tell us about what happened.
The Vespers concerts in the past have been just a time where everybody comes together, and the wonderful thing about it is it has a chance to mix sacred and secular music. About this Vespers concert is that we're getting to do quite a bit of my original music and songs that I've written over the past.
Steve's arrangements of these classical pieces continue to surprise me. There's pieces where we're in very odd time signatures and where we're in a key that's different from the key that's listed. So I think they're very fun, even though they are challenging. And I think that the audience will enjoy listening to them. The things that stick out to me most this year, as opposed to years before, is how many people we have in the choir. We have a good number of basses, and I think we have a few strong tenors that will even out the sound. Our ladies are always doing well.
Music lit up Robert Brown Theater as students' voices joined with members of the community to original works by composer Stephen Butler.
There's nothing like arts to lift your holiday spirits.
Or food. Hannah Roderick stopped in for our annual chili feed put on by the Visual and Performing Arts Department.
The Art and Chili Feed was this Wednesday, December 4th. There, viewers found an array of artwork from Cowley art students.
Art and Chili Feed is our annual art event where we sell some of the student work that they've made over the last year, and we also make some chili to feed people, help entice, get them in the door, and sell some artwork.
The art club has been very busy preparing for this event.
They've been working on some wooden signs. They've got artwork that they made in classes. They're going to be hanging the work tomorrow morning, so they've been pretty busy.
And if you decide to purchase artwork, you will be supporting Art Club and funding their future activities.
Every year we try to take some big art trip at the end of the spring semester, and I think this year we might be going to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and so that's going to help pay for people's way to get there. Some of that money also gets invested into tools and equipment to make more art for next year.
The Art and Chili Feed was an amazing opportunity to peruse through the artwork of Cowley students, all while enjoying a bowl of chili and supporting the cause of creativity.
The hallways smelled amazing.
The only thing that would have made it better if we had some sweet treats.
Check out Kaylee with these no-bake cookies you can put together with just a microwave.
I tried one of the no-bake cookies, and they were fantastic. The only thing that would have made it a little bit better is a glass of milk.
Good. I was looking for something I can make for some of my friends. Kaylee has all sorts of great ideas for cool gifts at the reasonable price.
Yeah, I love to give gifts, but I couldn't wrap one to save my life. Maybe I can watch this video of Kaylee and learn how to properly wrap a gift.
I love giving gifts just as much as the next person. But when you're a college student, it can be hard on your wallet. I'm here to save you some dough. This idea that I have for you is for your mom, sister, grandma, or even your girlfriend that loves to bake. So the first thing you're gonna need is a bucket and some pretty filler paper. I have plain white. But you can get every bit of this at the Dollar Tree. Being a college student, that's gonna be your best friend in college. So I have a cake mix, and I'm just gonna put it in here. And then I've got some decorative towels and pot holders. And I'm going to actually roll the towels to make them fit in better. So I'm gonna stick them right next to the cake mix. Put that kind of in there. And then I have a hand towel that I've just folded nice and neatly into a diamond. And I'm gonna center that. Now to do for other ideas, for your dad, brother, or grandpa, you can do a car cleaning kit, and you will just need a bucket. Whether it's a 10 bucket or a 5-gallon bucket, you can put in car detailing items. For kids, you can do candy and toys into a different bucket. Here's another gift giving tip. If you want to wrap your gifts but don't know how, I'm here to show you. What you're going to need is your gift and some wrapping paper. You're also going to need some tape and ribbon for a bow, unless you buy a bow. And if you need ribbon, you're going to need scissors. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to properly wrap it. So you're going to lay your wrapping paper out and lay your gift in the center of the gift, or the wrapping paper. The best you can do. So I'm gonna take one side, I'm gonna take a piece of tape, I'm gonna rip it off and tape down the middle of the wrapping paper to my gift, like so. And then I'm gonna take another piece of tape and do the same thing to the other side. And it's done.
Whoa, I had no idea it'd be so easy and inexpensive to put together awesome gifts for friends and family.
I think I'm going to try that gift wrapping technique.
Who are you going to wrap presents for, Trevor?
Oh, my nieces and nephews. Look out, Santa. Uncle Trevor is coming to town. And from all of us at the Cowley College News to our classmates, professors, and staff, have a very Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Tigers out.